Well, hello, friends, and welcome to Indigo Intuitive Tarot. I am Indigo, and I am here to provide you with intuitive messages and downloads via the tarot, as well as several oracle cards per usual. Y'all know how it goes. Now, while these intuitive messages and downloads are intended for love, romance, and relationship, they may also and oftentimes do apply to other areas and aspects of your incarnation in this 3D reality. So please, as always, take what applies. If it doesn't apply, what do? We let it fly. Okay, okay. Apparently, the cat is going to help us today. My fuzzy son is in the house. He never really jumps up on this table. So that's kind of interesting that he did that. So maybe you needed you needed some cat medicine today. Okay. He is a healer, I call him Buddha. He's a Buddha in a little kitty cat suit, an enlightened being with fur and whiskers. Anyway, this is going to be your March reading. Now, I'm sure you all have been wondering where I have been, okay, especially if you're coming from TikTok. I deleted that account. Yes, I deleted it all. Honey, those terms and conditions was not for me. I said adios. I am on Red Note. You can find me there. Now, I've also been gone for quite some time. The last videos that I posted, it was October, and there's a reason. So I posted those videos, I think, towards the end of October. And then, we went into Halloween and then Thanksgiving. And then a few days after Thanksgiving, November 30th, I got word that my father passed away. And the weird thing about it was I went back to look at the October readings. And in those readings, I talk about someone needing to get their heart checked, like not just like a heart chakra, heart energy sort of thing, like your physical heart. And it turns out that my father passed away of congestive heart failure. So I guess that message was kind of for me, although I don't like to make these readings about me. So yeah, so that's where I've been. I took a whole bunch of time off work, and I'm fine now, although last week was my dad's birthday, so that was a little difficult, but we're hanging in there. We're taking it day by day. So that's where I've been. Okay. For any of you that have also lost a parent, my heart goes out to you. It's a type of grief that it hits different. It really does hit different. So if you've lost a parent, my heart, my love, and condolences go out to you, because it's a challenge. So we're gonna kick this reading off with apparently another cat who was this cat. What is he doing? He never gets up on the table. That is so odd. I'm so sorry. I'm leaving this in too. I'm not editing that out. You need to sit there and behave yourself, young man. He it's almost his dinner time. That's his problem. That's his problem. Okay, so we're gonna kick off this reading with some intuitive downloads. I'm gonna see what my spirit team has for me. Obviously, you needed some kitty cat medicine because that's why he showed up. One song, I will say this one song I did listen to on my dad's birthday was Just for Fun by Beyonce. It's on her Cowboy Carter album. And the line, time heals everything, I don't need anything. And she says, here's to hope and I fall fast asleep tonight. Just got to get through it, sort of thing. So that might be relevant for y'all. It's definitely relevant for me. Let's see. I'm getting the number 8. I'm getting the number 17. 1 plus 7 equals 8. Your birthday might be 8/17, 8/8, something like that. You might be born 1/7/88. Getting that too. Let's see what else. I heard earlier, I did try to record this already. I heard earlier Germany and Thailand. I don't know if any of you are planning on traveling anytime soon, but those could be relevant. Okay. I'm getting the song Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. Interesting. Oh, one thing I did get in one of the times that I've already tried to record this was the words frostbitten or frostbite. And they told me that if you are planting a garden, be careful or be aware of the first frost. Okay. Honey, I'm a vegan. You think I know all about plants? Mm-mm. I keep my little house plants alive, so I don't know nothing about gardening. So if you're planting a garden this season, just be aware of that. Okay. That was something that came through last night. Okay. Also, they showed me the song last night, Take Me to Church by Hosier. And he just recently performed that song with Sam Smith, which I've been wanting them to work together for ages. So that song might also be relevant. Sam Smith might be relevant as well. All right. Spirit team, what do we have for the collective here? Regarding love, romance, and relationships, what do we have? Our highest and greatest good. They just said crystal ball. Or crystal clear? Crystal ball. Honey, they just throw random words at me, and that's just to give a nod to anyone that's really supposed to hear this message to grab y'all's attention. But you find this when you find it. So it says March 2026, but it's timeless. It really is. All right, and we're doing just like an inverse pyramid spread. We'll do like 3, 2, 1 sort of thing. All right, here we go. 3 of Cups, 5 of Wands, Death. Who was out partying too much, got into a fight, honey? Something ended. I hope you didn't end up in the clink. 4 of Cups, yeah. Someone wasn't having it. Someone is not having none of this. Honey, Queen of Cups, your compassion can only take you so far if someone's acting a fool. Because, three of Cups isn't necessarily a bad thing. Some people might read it as a third-party situation. But really, it's about celebrations, coming together, that sort of thing. But it could also signify someone drinking so much, especially with all this fighting up here with this 5 of Wands. And then you got the Death card. Endings, new beginnings, and then someone rejecting, saying, someone looking back in regret with the 5 of Swords, probably about this conflict. So 5s might be significant. You got 2 of them here. And then the Queen of Cups. Someone may have wanted you to be their emotional buffer. Didn't get me started on that. Someone may have wanted you to keep your heart open while they out here running amok, honey. High Priestess, though, intuition, sensitivity, knowledge. You might have known something was going on. Did this happen to you? I'm so sorry. So sorry. Someone could have had a reunion with someone and it caused a fight. Someone might have tried to get in the middle of a relationship here. Or a reunion. Yeah, obstacles, competition. Yep. Okay, we gonna clarify, honey, because what is going on this good day? 808, when I noticed that. 808. Didn't I say 8s earlier? All right. So, Spirit Team, we're going to clarify. Why is the 3 of Cups here, please? Why is this 3 of Cups here? Oh, y'all trying to be messy. 3 of Cups. So I just heard something about those cups aren't what they thought they were going to be, or there's something in them cups that isn't what they thought. Oh, I hate to say this, and I'm really sorry because I'm not trying to put this energy out into the universe. I really hope someone didn't get slipped something in their drink, because I'm hearing that what was in the cup wasn't what someone thought was in the cup. You know what I mean? Yeah. 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. What was actually hoped for wasn't given. They didn't have it to give. Maybe you thought the cup was full, a reunion was going to happen, and it was going to be celebration, loving, giving, stable, moving towards something with stability long term, and they didn't have it to give. They said I have to reserve my resources. But here is the Fool. Now, why you gonna listen? If you out here messing with people and you ain't got it to give, whether it's resources, love, whatever it is, leave people the hell alone. Don't come in here acting like you want to take a leap of faith, want this new beginning, this new journey, when you know You ain't got it to give. See, you don't know which way you're going. They don't know which way they're going. Leave people the hell alone. Oh, that pissed me off so bad. I see people all the time, like going out there dating, trying to get in relationships, and then they end up ghosting people, emotionally avoidant, whatever. But it's like, if you ain't got it to give, leave people alone. Honey, go heal. Go work on yourself. Do some inner work, shadow work, therapy. Ooh, drives me crazy. Look, this fool quite literally wanted to come out again. So we gonna leave him out. The Chariot. They came in fast. Real fast. Real fast. Now, I mean, typically these aren't necessarily negative cards, but with the Five of Wands here, they may have come in and fast and left even quicker. Especially with death here, yeah. Someone was feeling left out in the cold right here with this. Honey, if you would just look up, you would see that the Star of Healing is there in the negative space between all these pentacles. The Star is the healing card. You just gotta look up. If that's you. If that's them, well, whatever. And this can all be reversed. Flip it how you need to. Someone came in all happy, joyful, like, we're gonna have reunion. It's all gonna be gravy, honey. And it ended up in fighting. He was fighting. And then someone got out just as fast as they came in, or someone's moving on quickly, moving forward quickly. Maybe this is you. Maybe you saw that fighting, they came back, fight. You said, I'm gonna go take a leap of faith elsewhere. I'm moving forward. Okay? It can go a bunch of different ways. Look, there's the Star. See, told you, healing. It's almost like I'm psychic or something. All right, Spirit, why is the Death card here? Why is this Death card here, please? Five of Cups, yeah. Crying over spilled milk. The Emperor. Someone's crying over spilled milk because it was too damn stubborn. They held back, remember? And the thing is, this is giving to me, the energy I'm getting off this is like, yes, it's holding back resources, it's conserving, but it's also giving insecure. The Emperor is not typically an insecure person. But if this ending caused the Emperor to feel this, they were insecure. Totally. They may have been putting on a front. Now, here's the thing. They always say that the Emperor drives the chariot. Again, they could have came in fast, left fast. Someone is crying over spilled milk. Now, here's the thing. If this is you crying over this for some reason, don't forget the Five of Cups. In the original Five of Cups, there are 3 cups knocked over, but 2 cups are still standing. You can take those 2 cups, right, dry your eyes, and turn it into something beautiful. You still have 2 cups standing if this is you crying over this. Okay. The Hermit. Yeah, someone's going to have to go in and do the deep inner work. Find the light within themselves. Quit trying to take it from other people. There's going to be some justice. The justice is them crying over spilled milk. If they came in acting like things were going to be long-term and stable. Sun card. If they came in acting like things were going to be long-term and stable, but then didn't have to give, it's just like coming in false pretenses. False pretenses. That's what I get. All right, so why is the Four of Cups here? Because then we have someone rejected something. Why is the Four of Cups here? Three of Cups again. Yeah. Whatever this reunion was, someone wasn't having it. Could have been you. Came in, a little love offer, looking like they got it. Like they got it like that. Like they got the stability like that. When really it was insecure. I ain't got it like that, but I'm going to try to make it look like it's this whole big celebration, honey. Remember we had the High Priestess? You saw through it. She sees through it. She's the psychic. She's intuitive. She's a High Priestess. She saw through it. Maybe that's why they made a swift exit. You put an end to it, though. You said absolutely not. Or someone put an end to it. Yeah, Temperance. Balance. 2 of Pentacles. Balance again. You see these, the sun and the moon? You said, Oh, you want to act a fool? I'm gonna balance these scales. I'm gonna balance this right now. Okay, well, Page of Wands. Yeah, immature energy. Done put whoever was coming in with some false pretenses. The universe put them in timeout with this Hangman. Oh, Lord have mercy. Sorry, y'all. Because the page is, it's an immature energy, but it's the Page of Wands. It's quick energy. It's a feisty energy, right? But it's still an immature energy. So, I feel like they had one last wand to play. Does that make sense? One last card to play here, and it just didn't. It didn't work. And now someone is stuck looking back in conflict about the fight. They could have stolen something from you. You know what I mean? Like, but the universe put them in a timeout. Said you need a new perspective. We had the Hangman or the Hermit. Also, remember, the Hermit goes off on their own and does the inner work, right? Hangman, time out. Time out. Three of Pentacles wanting to work together, co-creation. Then the wheel, spinning the wheel of fate. The Lovers. What is this? The Two of Cups. Y'all. So the Lovers is the Lovers, yes. Now look, Four of Cups again. You ain't satisfied with it. The Lovers is the Lovers, yes. But before the Lovers was the Lovers, it was also the Choice card. Okay. This Queen of Cups, whoever this is making the choice to only align with that which fills your cup. That makes sense, because you're not having it. You said I've had these cups before. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be, right? Like, I ordered ginger ale and you tried to spike my drink. No thank you. Or I ordered the whiskey sour and you gave me sex on the beach. Like, that's not it's not what you wanted, right? Because the Queen of Cups is compassionate. She's calm, emotionally stable. She doesn't need someone who's going to come in and then withhold, right? She wants the real deal. She wants the real deal. She's unsatisfied. Yeah, she's moving on to calmer waters. No more Mr. Here for a good time, not a long time. This person may have stabbed you in the back. See, Five of Wands again. Oh, but then there's a Knight of Pentacles, so you might just have to wait. Just hold out for what you want. If this is you, hold out for what you want, honey. Okay? Just hold out for what you want. Seven of Cups. Someone's a little confused, I think. And then we're back to the Ten of Swords. Yeah, maybe confused because that person stabbed you in the back. It wasn't what they said it was going to be. People up here just lying. Honey, why they lie? Just be honest. You save everybody so much trouble just being your authentic self. Like, if you know you ain't got it to give, honey, just let people go. And you know someone wants a stable, loving relationship, let them be. Let them be. Quit playing with people's emotions. That's why we got a whole bunch of people out here right now that were lover girls and lover boys that can't do it no more. Because y'all out here messing people up. Also, if you have dealt with trauma regarding relationships, I may have a book for you. Now, it's not a book about relationships, but it is a book about trauma that I'm reading currently because, I always tell you all that your issues live in your tissues, which means that trauma happens in the body, not in the mind, as you would think, right? So I found this book at a bookstore. It was like half off, but it's called My Grandmother's Hands, Racialized Trauma and the Pathway to Mending Our Hearts and Bodies, right? Now, again, this is about racialized trauma, but in the beginning parts, they do talk about trauma, how it lives in the body, how it needs to be worked out through the body. So that might be something relevant to some of you all. So far, it's a really good book. It's written well. I don't know. That might help somebody, okay? So we're going to go in with the Romance Angels. Romance Angels, what you got for the collective today, y'all? Because, honey, because I'm up here telling them wait for what they want. I hope what they want is coming. Because if you Okay. If you desire it, wait for it. Calling in your soulmate. See? I swear it's almost like I'm psychic or something. Okay, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. You may need to go in and do a little bit of inner work after all this. Because, like, I know there's a couple here, but this person might have messed you up. And if that's the case, I'm really sorry that they did that. But with this lovers and this two of cups, might be something new happening, right? It's going to be safe for you to make, that gesture if something new comes in. Okay. I know, it's a download. Okay. I know it's hard to keep your heart open. The easiest way to see the signs and to spot the person is when you're having fun and enjoy, right? When you lighten up, when you're not putting up resistance, you're just letting life flow. Okay. You're letting life flow. So keep that in mind. Like, if you're like, well, how will I know if it's this person? Have fun. And always use discernment. Don't be rushing nothing either. If you want something stable like a 10 of Pentacles, don't rush a damn thing. Please let people show you who they are. And if they're not who they say they are, if they're under false pretenses, you gotta let them go. You gotta let them go. All right. These are the angel answers, archangel, and I can't remember. The angel answers cards, the oracle deck. So if you have a question, please keep that question at the forefront of your mind, and we will see what they say. I'm going to pull 3 of these. All right. Okay. Unlikely recovery. I told you, y'all might need to go to therapy. That other person definitely needs to go to therapy, whoever that was. And you said, yeah, it's unlikely we will ever get back together. Success, see? Perfect timing. This person, if they wanted this reunion or if they came back around or whatever this was, right? They wanted to go out and party and celebrate and hang out with you. It was actually the perfect time for it to happen. Now, I know it might not seem that way. When we have bad things happen, we're like, why would this happen right now? Why would this happen at all? Sometimes there's medicine in it. Sometimes you got to let people show you their true colors for you to be truly done, right? Honey, because usually I'm not done till I'm done. But yes, definitely do your inner work, recovery, or that's energy work, somatic therapy, talk therapy, whatever you need to do. Okay. That's going to bring you into alignment as well. It's going to help you to release a lot of the stuff, whatever happened to you. This unlikely card, I'm going to clarify it. I'm going to clarify it. Because I feel like you know what you need to do. You know how to take care of yourself. Why is the unlikely card? I don't usually clarify the oracle cards, but today it's happening. Let go. Yeah, see. Whatever they came back for, it wasn't going to work. It was not meant to work. It just wasn't. It was never going to work. I feel like when people come back, it's like trying to reheat cold French fries, cold stale French fries, or trying to reheat soggy nachos. Who the hell wants to eat soggy nachos? You know what I mean? Like, just let it go. It was never going to work. Okay. If you had any doubts, like, oh, maybe if I would have said this, maybe if we went and got to a fight, no, they're telling you right now. It's time for you to focus on your healing, your recovery, whatever that looks like for you, pouring into yourself, nourishing yourself, and not just with food. That means everything you watch, read, relationships, books, music, do things that uplift you. And you have success here, which is beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. But keep your heart open and look out, because it looks like there might be good things coming in. But you got to name it and claim it. Okay. You got to name it and claim it. And then do things every day that move you towards the life you want to see for yourself. And it doesn't have to be anything hard, right? It's all about every single decision we make shifts us into a new timeline, believe it or not. And Bashar talks about this. If you guys know who Bashar is, you can find on YouTube. Bashar talks about this. Bashar talks about every single choice you make shifts you into a different timeline, right? So, say you were a literature major or something in college, and you move to a new place, you don't really have any community, and you're just going to work every day, and it's just kind of a rat race in the rut, just doing the same thing every day. And then one day you decide, you know what, I'm going to go to that local coffee shop and I'm going to read. And you go, and you're sitting there reading, and then all of a sudden a book club shows up. Now you're in the book club. Now you have community, right? It's something that simple. It's a little shift. It's going a different route to work. It's picking a different ice cream flavor, whatever it is. Do something a little different, but something that still brings you joy. So that's what I have for you. I hope that this has provided some guidance and some clarity, as it is always my intention to serve. And I hope you all are enjoying this March. The weather is finally getting warmer. It's amazing. Amazing. Okay. So take care of yourselves, and I will talk to y'all very, very soon.